Hello, everybody. I am hopefully at home asleep right now, or at least when you're watching this. Right now, I'm recording a video. We just finished our last production, and I am tired, so I need a break. We are right now on the vocab sheet, and I want to remind you that since you're watching this video on your own, you are in control and can stop the video anytime you want to, because I'm going too fast or whatever. Also, you should have your interest worksheet out in front of you so that you can switch back between that. Okay, so there's lots of different kinds of interest. Sometimes interest is good, like when you're putting your money into the bank and the bank is giving you money in return. That's called interest. So this is when the bank gives you money in return for you putting your money into their accounts. Well, into their bank. Remember, they're going to use your money to help other people. Simple interest happens at the end. Simple interest is gained at the end of the time period. Tomorrow, we're going to be doing compound interest. Compound interest is the exact same thing as simple interest, except for interest is gained at the end of the time period, as well as throughout. So basically, compound interest, you get money put into your account like halfway through the year or a quarter of the way through the year, how much interest you've earned so far. And then that money goes into your account, and then you get interest upon interest. So as far as this one makes you more money because you're getting interest on interest. All right, going back up here a little bit, principal is how much money you start with. In your account. Before interest is added. All right, I know that we skipped the word reconcile, but we're going to go back to that after I get back. Okay, now go to your worksheet, and I'm going to do number 1 and number 7 with you. Okay, so the formula for simple interest, maybe I'm going to write this on the top of your vocab sheet. The simple interest formula is I equals P times R times T, which means interest equals principal times rate times time. Remember, you can pause at any time here. interest equals principal times rate times time. And I'm going to write that up here too. I equals P times R times T. So with my calculator, which you should totally have, and if you don't have it, go get it. To figure out the interest for number one, I'm going to take my principal, which is, so imagine that I've had $250 in the bank. So I'm going to type in $250 times 2%, that's the rate, but I'm not going to type in 2, I'm going to type in 0.02 because it is 2%, not 2 as a whole number. And then we're doing it for 4 years, so times 4. And that is 20 bucks. So if you keep $250 in the bank for 4 years at 2% interest, you will get 20 bucks. And then it asks for the new balance, and the new balance is your old principal plus your interest, which is now $270. That's page 57. No, 59. Yeah, okay, all right. Okay, and then we're gonna move to this one down here. So for this one in my calculator, I'm going to type, again, principal times rate times time. So 2630, that's how much I'm starting with. That's the money that I'm starting with, times 2.25%. So that's 0.02, that's 2%. And then I want 0.25%, which is another 2.5. So you can imagine it would be like 2.25, but the decimal moved twice. And then we're going to multiply that by 3. And that makes $177.53. I had to round up for that one. And then if I add them together, so if I take 2,630 and I add my 177.53, I get $2,807.53. Simple interest is pretty simple, just a simple equation and you're done. Okay, tomorrow we will go on to compound interest. Right now you need to be doing problems 1 through 8.